we've got a clean out, nice clean out right out here by the front of the house. Hidden the bushes. Should be a nice easy scope. See if we can get to the main from here, at least the neighborhood main. I'll go ahead and get right here. Zero it out. And let's see if we can get down. First we'll go towards the street. Might be able to go back up through the house too. Let's see. I've got a little bit of glare on the screen, so I can't always see everything while I'm out in the field. So this is what I'm saying on the video may not be the full inspection. When I get back to the office, we'll review the video. I'll be able to pause it, zoom in if I need to take a look at any anomalies. Expect a little debris there, that's okay. Expecting a nice clean one though. Usually don't run into issues with newer PVC, but we do occasionally. So let's see what we got. Had the water flow a little bit. Seems like anything's being held up or backing up. That's a good sign. Here, a little bit of an offset snag and some stuff, but not bad enough to warrant any concerns. You see that kind of stuff all the time. Some of this pipe, and sometimes you can put it a little rough. Okay, we've got a little bit of water here. We'll see what that looks like when we cut the water off and come back. Okay, here's our drop down. So it's not unusual to have a bit of a belly right before you hit the drop down. So this probably takes us to the main right here, about 45 feet away from the clean out. Getting a little hungry when you get a bunch of bends like this. It gets kind of hard to keep going. It hits that wall, gets hung up a little bit. We got another clean out up there. It looks like though, so we can maybe access that. Hung up there. Let me pause it right here and let's see if I can see the other clean out from outside and see how we're going to continue from there. Alright, there we go. We got it around the corner. Let's get the other. You can see the clean out there. It's a pallet clean out, though it's the metal one. Just usually you cannot get those doggone things open. Okay, here we go. This right here, looks like probably the neighborhood main. Just go a couple more feet. So one of these, this is basically connected to the city main. Yeah, we're good. So yeah, about 60 feet. This gets us to the neighborhood main. Let's see, get this back up, clean up a little bit. To the connection. Pretty good. About 50 feet when we run into it. Yep, so here's the connection. So this is a neighborhood. We're coming into the other pipes. This looks like a neighborhood main here. Okay, here's the main. There's a city main there. All right. So pretty good. So about 80 feet, we're actually getting to the city main. Better view. All right, there we go. There's our city main. And about 80 feet or so we hit it. Got a connection pipe there, so that's good. Didn't see any issues. Now we did have a little bit of a belly in that right before that first clean out at the street there, the municipal clean out. So we'll let the water cut off, and then we'll pull back and see how much of that water's still there. Okay, we're cutting the water off. We'll start making our way back, get everything cleaned up, get everything sanitized. So about around 80 feet is where we make a connection to the main. Everything's pretty good. Definitely no flow issues, that's good. And we do suspect we could have a little bit of a belly on the way back, so we'll take a look at that and investigate that. Now, most of the time, a little belly for most plumbers is not a big issue. Sometimes doesn't even need to repair. Oh, that's a leaf from my out here. The clean out's over here by these bushes. I got us a leaf in there. Should have no problem getting that down there. See, most plumbers say, as long as it's not really causing a hang up and debris hanging there, and it's not a big, serious belly or bad pitching in the area, it's not a problem. It's very, very common right there at the clean out. It's very common. So most of the time that's not an issue, but we'll get a better look as we pull back. Sometimes you pull back, the entire pipe is still completely full of water, and that's almost like a form of a trap. It wasn't designed to be a trap right there, so that can cause a bit of a problem. That's when they want to go a little bit more aggressive and go fix them. If it's not anything major, very often they'll tell you just to keep an eye on it, maintain it, scope it every couple years. As long as you don't have any trouble, it's nothing to worry too much about. Back up, this is where our clean out is. Out by the street, Durham. Made it up there. Okay, so we do have a little bit of water here, sitting here. Let's see, where is this at? So, how long is the area is this? Here, right at the clean out right there. It's about 44 feet. So we got a few feet right there, right before the clean out, a few feet that's holding water, a little bit of a belly. Again, very, very common. It doesn't look extreme. But it is, one of these you do want to have a plumber look at this video and look at the report and get their opinion on it. I always let them decide if something needs to be fixed or not. I don't think so. This is usually one that they'll say don't worry too much about, just keep an eye on it. But again, every house is a little different, every plumber is a little different, so have your favorite plumber look at this and get his opinion on it. From what I can tell, though, there's no flow issues, water's getting out of here just fine. Nothing major, no major obstructions or anything like that, so just a bit of a belly. And I think we're pretty good here. And a belly just like that at that clean out, I would say it's about 50-50. About 50% of the time I see that exactly like that. So. Smooth. Again, we didn't see any intrusions or anything like that. Alright, we should be back at our trap. Yep, we're back at our trap. Let me see real quick. Where can we go? Yep, let's see. Now let me go back up towards the house. Okay, now we're going to go back up towards the house a little bit. We can't always get all the way through here. Sometimes there's a one-way valve, but I do like looking when I can. So now we're going underneath the slab of the house. Standing, that's still good so far. We're underneath the slab. Should be getting the kitchen or a bathroom coming in here soon. Here we go. That's probably downstairs bathroom right there. always like looking at this. Like I said, this is underneath the slab of the house, so you want to kind of take a good look here. Don't want nothing going on here. These are much more difficult repairs. You got to fix something here. So we got a bend here. Might not be able to get around. There we go. A little bit further. You can't see all that quickness of the doggone flare. From what I can tell, it looks really good. Alright, it's probably going up one of the stacks right there. That'll be going up to a vent stack, so we don't have to go up there. Let's go back to this junction here a little bit again. Alright, here we go. This could be the laundry. So we got some gunk build up here. Definitely got some grease build up right here. That's probably laundry. Did got a little bit of a clog starting to form. I got my camera all gunked up. It's okay. So we did see there's a little bit of a clog or some debris right in there in the interior pipe, and now I'm all gunked up. So it would be a good idea to maybe clean that. Take a look at that, see what's going on there. Very often I'll find out when you get like that, it's maybe where the washing machine, laundry room, the washing machine's kind of emptying out. Not a lot of water's going through there, it doesn't look like. So, but I got my camera all gunked up, but I will report that as a little bit of an obstruction in the line. Now, might want a further evaluation, might want a little bit of hydrojetting to get it all cleaned out, see what's going on. But, nothing bad, nothing catastrophic. So we'll get on back, got a lot of scope, see most of the system. No big concerns, a little bit of gunk being held up in one of the possibly bathroom or laundry room there. Little clogs like that, little debris like that in the pipe, that seems pretty normal. Wrestling with this bush the whole time. It makes it a little difficult to scope through this bush right here, but this is a good location for the clean out. Here in the front. Alright, well, we can't see much on the way back because the camera got a little gunked up. It's okay. Everything looks pretty good. A little bit of obstruction there. Maybe a little bit of cleaning should be used in the further back. Maybe an investigation of why that stuff's there. But that's at the back of the system, so I think we're in good shape. Alright, we made it back out. We'll get everything sanctioned and sanitized and cleaned up and get the report sent out.